So hi friend, this is Amit. Here I would like to give you the complete idea about how to attempt the JEE examination in order to avoid the negative marking so that you can enhance your marks by 20 to 30 marks easily whatever you are getting now in the test series. So please try to listen my words so that you will get the complete information, and in this channel you will be getting everything until your admission is done, not only for JEE but for other entrance exam as well on the same channel. So please try to subscribe this channel, it's my request to you. So first of all, once you reach for the center, try to reach at least 30 minutes before, and once you reach for the center before the starting of the examination, just try to think about the chapter whatever you have studied. Don't try to think about those chapter in which you are weak or you are not comfortable, because that will give you lots of negativity in your mind, and once you will become a negative person in the examination hall, you will do lots of negative question, because that time you will not have the control over your mind. So that's why it is very important to be positive in the examination hall so that you will not do any negative questions. Once the examination will start, try to identify your favorite subject. You already know because you are doing lots of test series now in your coaching and in your home also. So try to start with the subject that is comfortable for you. Means most of the student will be having the comfortness in chemistry because that is easiest among all three subjects. So try to start with the subject that is comfortable for you or easy for you, you can say, so that you will score more marks in that subject and you will gain the confidence at the start of the examination. So once you start with that subject, try to iterate over every question. Iterate means go one by one to every question without solving. Just try to check for which chapter you have studied. If there is a question, try to mark the number of that question in the rough paper and move on. After iterating all 30 questions, you will find that 5 questions or 10 questions, 15 questions that you have studied the chapter, means you can solve those questions. Don't try to identify or don't try to attempt any question for which the chapter you haven't studied. Once you identify 10 questions or 15 questions, try to solve. I'm sure some of the questions, even if you have studied the chapter, you will not able to solve, or there may be one or two negative also. So that's fine. There can't be 100% accuracy. But try to achieve the perfectness, because once you do mistake, you will lose more marks through negative questions. So once you do this, try to repeat the same for the next subject and third subject also at the last. After all three subjects, suppose 2 hours is done or 2.5 hours is done, and 30 question you have solved, or 40 question, 50 question, or whatever you were expected, you are near to that. If you are near to that, that is, even if you have solved 5 question less, then no need to attempt more question, because if you will attempt, 90% chances there you will do negative markings. But if you haven't attempted at least 50% of whatever you have expected from your home, then try to attempt more, because there is no option, because you have to score more marks. Many of you are from general, AWS, OBC, so you need to have more marks. But for SC, ST category or PWD category, it is very, very important. Just do positive mark, don't go for negative marking, otherwise you will regret later. So this is how you need to attempt the examination, and if you will not know anything, obviously you will take everything. So the important thing is that try to have the positive marks more, try to avoid the negative marking. And what is the process? I told you, every year most of the students whom I have guided, they did the same, and they end up with getting 20 to 30 marks more than whatever they have expected. So try to achieve the same by doing the same process. If you want the same information in Hindi language, please try to subscribe my Hindi channel, that is Admission Academy. Soon I will try to provide you the important chapter that you should study in the last stage of the examination. Thank you.
So hi friends, here I will explain you about my complete mentorship and guidance program, as I am providing it from last 5-6 years. Over 10,000 students already I have guided who are studying in top IIT, NIT, IIIT private college of India. So if you want, you can enroll in my complete mentorship and guidance program for any type of entrance exam. If you are doing for engineering, each day I will be providing to you the daily basis mentorship, how you need to study, because each entrance exam you need to prepare differently. So if your goal is JEE Mains, JEE Advanced, I will be focusing on that. If your goal is all type of entrance exam, I will be covering in that way, so that you will have the good score in all type of entrance exam, so that later you will decide which type of college you need to join.